Hey guys, spend the day with me. I'm gonna do my skincare slash makeup. I have a few errands to run and then I'm meeting up with my aunt for lunch. I don't really wear makeup. I haven't in months since being pregnant, honestly, because I just get too lazy to take it off at night. But I do like to wear, is this BB cream? Not BB cream, it's tinted moisturizer. This was actually gifted to me. I was working with this brand Dermatology, honestly, for like 6 months, but it was like on a barter exchange basis. So they would send me like packages every single month, just like on skincare stuff, and I would make little Instagram reels for them. And it got to the point where I just had so many Dermatology products. I basically stopped the collaboration. My account was flooded with Dermatology videos and I honestly didn't have space to keep collecting the products. I was just like giving away at that point just all of the ones that I was getting. I haven't collabed with them in over a year and I still have so many other products. Like I'm still going through their stuff. I think they sell at like Target and drugstores. I've seen them on Amazon. They're super affordable and it's medical grade skincare. This also has 46 SPF, so it just makes me feel good knowing like, okay, I have a little bit of coverage. What's gonna be funny about this quick skincare get ready with me is that every product that I'm using on my face, I was either like gifted or paid for to create videos with. So this brow pencil, I actually don't know the brand. It is Haley Bogart. I did a collab with a medical esthetician spa and they had oops, okay, I should probably have a mirror and not do this in the camera. And they just had some like products to give away and it is really good. So I just like lightly fill in my brows because they look sparse when I don't. So yeah, I remember this collab. They gave me a brow lamination and then I got a few brow products. Okay, this product was also gifted to me. This is by a cool brand. They sell at Sephora. It's called Basma. All their products are like this really deep fuchsia pink, which is cute. But this one, these are all like face and skin. And this is just like a concealer like for under eyes or for blemishes. I honestly don't really wear this like ever unless I'm like going out, but yeah, I could put it under my eyes a little bit, but I don't wear this like at home. Usually it's just the Dermatology tinted moisturizer with the SPF. Okay, we can't forget lips because I always have chapped lips, especially in my pregnancy. And it's winter, like it is actually insane. This brand is really great. I actually recommend looking them up. It's called Glee and their products are made with actual ghee. This is actually their lip mask, but I just use it kind of as, or a little bit as a lip balm. I just put a little bit on. I did a paid UGC collab with them, so I have a bunch of their products, but this is my favorite one from them. None of these products obviously are sponsored, like these are past collaborations, and it's just funny how to this day a lot of the things that I use on my face I was just given or paid to create content with. Just looking in my makeup bag, if I were to do a bit of extra face makeup, I would do my like bronzer stick. So that's just the brush side. Oh, okay. That happens a lot. This is Makeup by Mario. And like, honestly, it's quite annoying when that happens. Let me try to get this open. Oh my God. Oh, this I actually purchased from Sephora. I don't remember how much it was, but I like to put these, or I like to put this on my cheekbones and just like maybe forehead, jawline type thing, maybe on the nose for a little bit of bronzer. And I like that it's cream based because I just like to keep things on the hydrated side because I have dry skin. And if we are just talking about like next things that I would do if I were to wear a little bit more makeup, I like to use a little bit of lip liner, even though I already have pretty plump lips. I have had lip filler. If you have any questions about lip filler, let me know. I have had lip filler and I think I'm gonna make a video on lip filler, just how much I've had. I'm definitely not getting any more for years because, or if at all, because yeah, I have big enough lips right now and they don't need to be bigger, but I was in a little bit of a phase of getting lip filler for a while. So yeah, I like a full lip. And this one was gifted to me as well. This is the brand Cheekbone in the shade Sand or Sable. So that's kind of like the color. It's like a darker nude. It blends really nicely, but it gives me like a bit of a darker lip. Their brand is really cool because they're, I believe, native or aboriginal based, like, or catered to. If you check out their website, you'll know what I mean, but a lot of their products reflect that culture. So that's really cool about this brand that I remember. And honestly, I'm not gonna go through my little makeup bag much more. I have like some eye masks from Grace and Stella. I've got contact lenses. I've got this lightweight moisturizer. This was gifted to me by Good Molecules eyelash curler. Even though my eyelashes don't stay curled when I curl them, I've tried lash lifts and half the time, like, those don't work either. Okay, so lastly, I'm just gonna put a little bit of hair oil. I have not been doing my hair for the last several weeks, so this is my natural hair brushed out. I do have curly hair, so when I brush it out, it just kind of becomes like this poofy like mess. I did just shower and brush it out, but let's go in with like a little bit of hair oil. I honestly never know or remember how to pronounce this brand. I don't know, and clearly I don't watch enough videos on hair to know how to pronounce this, but I just got it at Sephora. But I'll just put a little bit of hair oil in on the mids to the ends, and just so it tames a little bit. I used to do my hair all the time, like blow dry it all the time, especially when it was a bit shorter, but I just have not been bothered. I'm pregnant, I stay home, I'm a homebody most of the day. Like, I'm not making content as much as I used to. Like, I don't really have anybody to like be showing my hair to, and Adrian doesn't really, he loves my natural hair. So yeah, when I keep it natural, all I need is a little bit of hair oil and we're kind of good. Just looking into my makeup bag makes me miss doing collaborations with all of these different beauty brands because they all have a little story behind them. If you don't know already, I am 5 months pregnant, and I did take a pause from making a lot of content in my first trimester. Now that I'm in my second trimester and I'm feeling better, I still don't know if I feel ready to begin creating content again. But looking back at all of these goodies, honestly, it does make me miss it. I know receiving a lot of these products in the first place was a big reason why I started making content. It was very appealing to me just seeing all these girls get like these products. But of course, inevitably, you do get to a point where you just know, like, okay, I don't need all this stuff. And that's the point that I got to. Yeah, I still kind of sit on that stance. I don't need a lot of these things. And more than 75% of them you don't use, and they kind of just sit there anyway. But these are some goodies that actually made it through that I use in my everyday routine if I'm going to do things to my face. My sourdough starter is literally popping off right now. I mean, it looks like it rose to this level at some point last night, which is absolutely insane. I did not intend to make this much, but now I have a crap ton. If I could give you guys some starter, I would. You can't even really see in there, but this is enough to make, like, honestly, like 2 dozen loaves or more. And I made that much by accident. So I want to see if I can make some bread maybe later or tomorrow. Let's see. Okay, so I went to HomeSense. I didn't really get any content in there, and then I met up with my aunt for lunch. I did end up buying a side table from HomeSense, and I also bought a lamp from Urban Barn, which was in the same plaza, which I'm gonna show you placed in the condo later today. HomeSense has like everything, so I also bought this Castile soap, and the ingredients are really clean, and it was only $13. They have a lot of natural and organic products at HomeSense, so I just filled that up because it is a concentrate, though I didn't add water to it, but I did pour it into here. And I actually just bought this as well in the same trip to HomeSense. I think it's really cute. There's just like these little pressed flowers in the glass. I also picked up another one of these scrubber things, which I use all the time. I don't really use a sponge because I don't like touching a wet sponge. And one of my pet peeves is when people leave wet sponges or towels in the sink. Like, I just do not like touching stuff like that. So I am mostly always using one of those. Okay, so we ended up putting up our painting, and the dresser again is new this week we put in. And this is our new lamp. It's got this really cool paper mache organic texture, which I love. It looks very just natural and organic, and that's the vibe I wanted to go for in this room. And then this is just the small little side table that I got. It's really short, but as you guys know, I really like low beds. So when I'm in bed, this is honestly just like the perfect tiny little side table to use. And then I have a few things behind. I actually have a salt lamp that I do turn on just because I love salt lamps. Just ignore the contact lenses. All I really put on here is a glass of water, and then I have this book that I like to read. Let me discard these. If you wear contacts, you probably have these in your bedroom somewhere. I don't honestly read this every day, but it is just nice to have beside my bed. And it's one of those books that is daily, so you just pick the day and you read what the day says. So let's read today's. I can't believe we are on the second last day of the month, but today's passage says, "Keep your eyes on me. Waves of adversity are washing over you, and you feel tempted to give up. As your circumstances consume more and more of your attention, you're losing sight of me. Yet I am with you always, holding you by your right hand. I am full aware of your situation, and I will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able to bear. Your gravest danger is worrying about tomorrow. If you try to carry tomorrow's burdens today, you will stagger under the load and eventually fall flat. You must discipline yourself to live within the boundaries of today. It is the present moment that I walk close to you, helping you carry your burdens, keeping your focus on my presence in the present." This book is by Sarah Young, and I believe I bought it on Amazon because I saw another girl have it online, and I just like to have that by my bed. So I decided to make some more sourdough, so I'm starting a new loaf, but this one is actually going to be an experiment because I ran out of bread flour. So this was actually made with all-purpose flour, and I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Stay tuned for that. I'm just going to let it rest for another little while in the sun. I literally just have it on my garbage can right now in the sun. Okay, so this has been resting for an hour and 10 minutes, and it's ready for the first pull and fold. This is actually 2 loaves here, so I doubled the recipe. So as I mentioned, this is an experiment because I'm not using bread flour, so I really don't know how this is gonna turn out, but like the texture is already very different. And then another thing that I was doing was the starter that I used came from the fridge, so it wasn't left out. I did use cold starter. This will literally be like my 3rd loaf. The first 2 loaves turned out really well, so let's just see. Sourdough is a learning process, so if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I'm on my last fold, so I'm gonna do this last kind of corner and then show you what it looks like. Just because there's so much, I almost have to use 2 hands to fold this entire piece of dough. What? Do you want to see it?
What do we got?
It looks different a little bit.
Different flour will do that.
So now what I saw somebody do, yeah, hold it.
So what differences have you noticed? Texture, maybe?
Texture is different, yeah.
The density is gonna be the biggest thing.
It might be a little gummy. So I already did 4 folds, and now I'm just gonna flip it.
So this is AP, all purpose?
Yeah, this is AP. Okay, so half an hour, we'll let that rest. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, I'd love if you could comment, like, and subscribe to support my channel. I'm back into the rhythm of putting out some posts, and I'm gonna continue sharing my journey through pregnancy and just life in general with working freelance and going into motherhood and all those things in 2026. Okay, bye. Bye, guys.